93% of high school seniors enrolled in Big Brothers Big Sisters of Metropolitan Detroit programming graduated on time. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now is the President and CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Metropolitan Detroit, Dara Munson. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Great, thank you for having me.
That is such a wonderful statistic, but there are so many more really shockingly good statistics that if you are involved in a Big Brothers Big Sisters program, you're going to succeed and do well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Our young people actually achieve at higher rates. They are matriculating to the next grade on time, which is one of the things that we appreciate. We also follow their confidence and their competence. And once they have been matched with a big brother or big sister, those two outcomes increase as well. So they're more confident in themselves and they have more hope for the future, all of which leads to that 93% graduation rate.
And who are you matching with who? So where do you find your little brothers and little sisters? And then how do you correctly find the right people to match them with as big brothers and big sisters?
Well, Laurel, it's almost like magic. We have young people who are waiting for a mentor, and we always hover right around 100 children waiting. And our mentors come from all walks of life. We serve Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb counties. And once a mentor raises his or her hand to say, I'm ready to support and volunteer for a young person, and we've gone through the background of the family and we understand that child's need, we make the match relationship based on the profile and preference of the mentor. So it may take a little bit of time, but that match is very, very important because we want it to last more than 6 months, and we ask for at least a 1-year commitment, but we know once we take the time to make that match, it will last more than hopefully a year.
And I would imagine obviously a huge impact on the child's life, but the stories and the rewards and the experience that the big brothers and big sisters get are just as good.
Absolutely. Our young people, when they grow up, they've told us that having a mentor meant so much, and it wasn't the activity that they did, it was the fact that that volunteer showed up on a consistent basis to support them and to be there for them. What we hear from our mentors is that they call us in wanting to volunteer and support their community, but they learn so much more about themselves and children and what children are going through as they grow up today. We hear stories of littles, mentees who were in their mentor's wedding, and they fast forward 20 years and they have their mentor stand up for them in their wedding because they've seen this healthy family and what it looks like to be a contributing member of society.
You're always recruiting, you're always asking, come forward, you have something to offer. What does it take to be a mentor, and what would someone have to do if they were interested?
Well, we do background checks. Child safety is very, very important. And once a mentor passes that background check and we make the commitment to the child, we ask for that mentor to stay in touch at least for 1 year. Many relationships last longer than that, but it's the showing up, it's the consistency of the mentor showing up for that young person that makes the difference.
Speaking of consistency, you are celebrating your 40th anniversary this year as an organization.
Yes, we are. We've served Metropolitan Detroit for 40 years this year, and we plan to celebrate in a big way, and we want your viewers to support us and to celebrate with us.
Well, what a wonderful organization. Hopefully it will continue to grow and serve our community for another 40 years. Thank you so much for joining us today. For more information on today's topic, you can visit bbbsdetroit.org. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Dara Munson, the President and CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Metropolitan Detroit.